Hey everybody, PJ Riley, Lancaster Archery, ATA 2024. I'm at the B3 Archery booth with Brian Jones. And Brian, we have a pretty slick new expandable broadhead, the EXO RD2.
Yep, the EXO RD2 is new to the exoskeletal broadhead line. You know, B3 started as a release company, evolved into exact sights, and now we're also making a broadhead line called the exoskeletal. We call it the EXO. You know, we made expandables, fixed blades, and we wanted to make a kind of had this idea for a couple of years on how to do a rear deploy, but do it in a way that's not been done before. Because I'm a hunter, an archer, you know, PJ, you and I go back, so we've talked through the years at archery events, but you know, my passion has always been hunting. So I wanted to make a better rear deploy broadhead, and I wanted to be able to make a broadhead that worked without some external components, whether it was collars or bands or shims or clips. So the RD2 kind of does all that. So it's a rear deploy, 2-inch cut that's available in 7 series aluminum that's very strong ferro or titanium. So we offer both models at 100 grain, and we do that to kind of have a price point because we all know titanium's expensive, and it's very expensive for us USA manufacturers because we're not making stuff overseas. So cost is a prohibitive item sometimes when you're getting into machining the titanium. But we offer both versions. So we'll talk about the features of the broadhead, PJ.
Show us how that thing works.
I'm going to deploy the broadhead so you can actually take a look at it on camera. So it's a 2-inch cut, rear deploy. One of the features I like about it, that's just, you know, with our other broadheads, the blades are mounted to the outside. Well, the cool thing about that with a 2-blade is so you have a staggered cut. So you're not on the same plane, which gives you a better wound channel because it keeps the wound open a little better in the field. So that's part of the design, but the big part of this design is no bands or no collar. So to close it back, you just shove it back up on the tower and then turn it in. And when you scissor that in, it'll snap back into place. Same thing, you just turn it in, scissor it in, it's locked. So to deploy, it takes basically very little energy. So you're not giving up a lot of energy to deploy the blades. So you're going to get deployed quicker, and it's going to penetrate further because of the minimizing the loss of energy to deploy the broadhead blades. And that's what we all, as broadhead manufacturers, you got to deploy the blades if you're shooting an expandable. And I don't care what you do or how you do it, you try to minimize the loss of that energy because you're going to get great flight with a expandable. You know, that's what it is. You know, arrow bow tuning and four fletch and all the stuff that's out there now, almost anybody can tune their bow. So if you get a properly tuned bow, almost everybody's expandable is going to fly good. So flight's going to be great, but what you're going to get with this is better penetration. So.
And that unique connection system or the unique holding system that holds it into place, it's solid, so it's not going to come out when the arrow's in flight.
No, the only thing that you would have to be careful with this, and most expandables are, I find that it's quiver. Just make sure you have the appropriate quiver, that you're not shoving it up in foam. So either hollow your foam out or shoot a double snap quiver with your top of your quiver being a hollow. So your broadhead's not up in there getting messed with or dulling your blades. But I'll pull these blades back up one more time, PJ, so you guys, your customers can see that. You saw how easy I opened that up. 7 series aluminum, titanium, 100 grain, 2-inch cut, EXO RD2. We're pretty excited about it, yeah.
That is awesome, Brian. Thanks for sharing that with us. And yeah, I'm excited to see a lot of hunters shooting a lot of stuff with that this year.
Thank you. Thank you. We also want to say thanks to the guys at Lancaster. They've been a great supporter of our industry. We appreciate their service and to the community and to B3, of course.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.